Morning.
Oh yeah! Have you been training to strengthen your core? It's a good idea if you want to shorten your run time. You're less likely to injure yourself too. I was talking with Kaz about putting it in the first year's practice routine, actually. Do you mind if we continue talking in the cafe? I'm a little hungry. Ow! You again.
Oh, man.
You know, it's dangerous to be running around a place like this. You're lucky it's just me. But what if you bumped into a scary man, huh? If you want to play, do it at your schoolyard.
We can't play there. The 6th graders are always hogging everything by playing soccer. They said they'll move if we can beat them in a race, but we're only 4th graders. There's no way we could win. That's why we had to play tag here instead, Auntie Yuko.
Let the auntie slide this time, but only because I feel sorry for you. All right, come with me.
This field is so big. Wow, high school is amazing.
They said it's fine for us to use the schoolyard for a bit. Normally, you wouldn't be allowed in here. Understand? So don't touch anything you're not supposed to, and if something happens, let us know immediately. Can you promise that?
We promise.
Good. Then practice until the big hand on that clock reaches 12. And don't go inside the school building.
All right, let's do this.
Wait, come here for a second. You need to pump your arms more. And don't lift your legs so high, or you might pull a muscle. Come on, give it a try. You just gotta believe in yourself.
Woohoo! Check this out. Wow! Kenchon, you're so fast! Hey, big sis! You should be our coach!
Oh, I'm a real sucker when kids look at me that way. But I've never tried coaching before. What do you think I should do? Yeah, I know.
Come on, please! Please!
Well, it isn't a decision to make lightly. All right, I'll be your coach. But I'm not gonna go easy on you guys. And no one's allowed to quit halfway either. Got it?
Got it, Coach Yuko! Hey! Is he gonna teach us too? Is he your boyfriend, Coach?
Never you mind about that. Now everyone, line up. I said I wouldn't go easy on you, didn't I? Think positive. If you think you're gonna lose, you will. Don't be afraid of them just because they're 6th graders.
That sounds hard, but okay.
Once they started calling me coach, I couldn't resist. Hey, I was wondering, would you maybe want to do this coaching thing together? I know I'm asking a lot, but I don't know much about racing. And plus, you're really athletic too. So if you'd coach them with me, I'd really appreciate it. I mean, why not, right? Please? Honestly, I don't think I can handle it on my own. Oh, thank goodness. I'm sure those... know that I keep asking you for favors.
Welcome back.
Hey. Yes. Just from looking at a single jab, you can tell how different everything is at the top level. And not only are both fighters strong, they each have their own unique fighting style. What kind of fighter is your favorite? I get that. The essence of boxing is to land hits without getting hit yourself. I tend to rely on footwork in my matches too. But someday, I'm hoping to master the style of infighting. Now that I'm watching these again, I can see there's a lot to learn from professional matches. Plus, when I do it here, I have someone to discuss things with. Let's do this again next time you're free. Man, what? You want to head to my room and wail on the punching bag for a bit?
Yes. I'm so sorry. Welcome back.
Yo! Yeah.
Now you're here.
I never felt like
Oh yeah,
baby, stay with me.
I'm counting on you. I'm gonna think of it. Much obliged. Good to see you. What'll it be? I got some stuff you might find useful, so feel free to browse. Everything look good? All right then. Take as long as you need. Prices are a bit lower today. That what you want? Great. It's all yours. Take as long as you need. That what you great. It's all yours.
Baby, stay with me.
Take as long as you need. Everything all right then.
You gotta count up.
Take as long as what you want. Great. It's all yours.
I never
What do you got? All done here? Come back soon.
What? Listen. Yeah. I don't know.
Doesn't seem like we've been far apart, so jealous. My lips are turned out. It doesn't seem like it will last all my life. When stars smile the moon, when the hell looks in your eyes, just dialing your number, say to prayers to last. Pray in my heart when moon reaches stars. If you hold me tight, feel your heart beat so close. Will this last long?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We go to the same school, right? One look at your uniform's all I need to know. I'm kind of embarrassed to ask you this right off the bat, but... would you mind not standing so close to me? You're too thin and too cool! If people start thinking we're best friends or something, I'm gonna end up as the uncool one.
There you are. I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for. Now hand it over.
Whoa! Not you! Help! Emergency! Hey! You! Call the fire truck! I mean the, Yes! Right! Good thinking!
Quit making a scene, all right? People are looking at me funny. I've got some business to take care of now, but you're Nozomi Suemitsu-kun, aren't you? I did my homework, see? You know I'm not letting you off that easy, right? I suggest you reconsider things.
That was horrifying! My poor heart! I think it dropped into my coin purse for a minute there. My name is Nozomi Suemitsu. By the way, may I just say that you have a wonderfully big heart for someone so slim?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Moon Arcana.
Whew, all that drama made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along, friend? Shall I treat you to the finest dining? If so, you've come to the right place. For I am the king, the Gourmet King. That's right, Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010? Whatever. And as the king, I know all the kingliest places for... My tummy! It's in horrible pain! I think it's an emergency! Sorry, but I'll treat you another time.
Welcome back.
Yes. Thank you. Help yourself to the snacks as well, if you'd like. Today, I wanted to show my thanks for your hard work, as well as check in to see how you're doing. Ever since you joined us, you've been taking on a lot of responsibility as leader of our group. Have you been running into any trouble? If you have, please don't be afraid to let me know. Well, that's good to hear. I have to say, I'm always inspired by the way you remain calm no matter the situation. Your cup is empty. Let's pour you another. It's late. We ended up spending a lot of time here. Let's turn in for the night. Oh, I'll take care of the cleanup. I'm glad we had the chance to talk today. I'd like to invite you again when the opportunity arises. Then with that, I bid you a good night.
Good morning.
Any luck, Fuka?
Just a moment. I found it. I'm picking up a large shadow in the city.
Hey, you were right. Yes, it seems like our full moon hypothesis was correct.
It's located in Iwatodai, inside a building on Shirakawa Boulevard.
Shirakawa Boulevard. They've been finding the lost in pairs lately. Now I understand why.
In pairs? Ah, now I understand.
What's on Shirakawa Boulevard? I'm not familiar with that area. I've heard about it, but...
Oh, that's where all those hotels are. That explains a lot. You've heard about them, right, Fuka? Where people go to... you know.
What? What is wrong with you?
Come now, don't let your imaginations get carried away. They're no different from any other hotel. The rooms are just a bit more... exotic. That's all.
Oh, really?
I don't know about this. Maybe I shouldn't go.
Ah, look at you, Yucatan. You're such a child sometimes.
What? Who are you calling a child? All right, fine. Let's go. I'm reserving a spot in the lineup for today's operation. No objections.
You could just do that?
So, who's gonna take the lead?
I don't see any reason to change leaders now. Yamagishi, I want you to handle support during the operation.
I'll do my best.
All right. Go ahead and decide on the rest of the team. Let's do this.
Yes. Yes.
Whoa! Looks just like I imagined. Champs de Flores? How do you say that?
It's Champ de Fleurs. It means field of flowers.
This is the place. I can sense the presence inside.
Then come on, leader. Let's get this over with.
Leader!
Salut.
Oh! This thing's the boss? It's more normal looking than I expected.
Get ready, everyone. Here it comes. This large shadow is like a Hierophant Arcana. I don't know what it'll do. Be ready for anything.
I have to do this.
Let's see.
Go for it, hell yeah! Let's do this!
I'll hit them where it hurts. Persona!
Now's the time.
Give them hell.
I'm ready. I'll show you.
We did it! The enemy's been defeated. I'll be waiting outside for you.
Huh? Hey! Huh?
Embrace your desire. I am the voice of your inner self. Revel in the moment. That which cannot be felt is merely a dream. The present is all we have. Why do you resist? Do not avert your eyes from the truth. I am the voice of your inner self. Revel in the moment. That which cannot be felt is merely a dream.
The present is all we have. The future is but a fantasy. Memory a fabrication. Let your desire free you from your shackles. Such is your wish. Pleasure is what you truly seek. You stand before the doorway to bliss. You cannot deny your instincts. Embrace your desire.
What was I... Huh?
I can finally reach you! Can you two hear me? I'm sorry I couldn't contact you sooner. The shadow was interfering with your thoughts, so I couldn't reach you. Looks like you two got teleported away as well. The group's all been separated. The enemy is still in the same room. Let's regroup and then head back there. Did you hear that, Yukari-chan?
Yeah, I heard you.
Did something happen?
It's fine. Come on, let's go. And how about we don't mention this to anyone? Got it?
I'm sorry.
Yo! Hey.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
So it was you! I'll teach you not to mess with a girl's heart!
We'll get it this time. I believe in you, team.
Unforgivable! I'll never forgive you for that!
This one's from the Lover's Arcana. It's the source of the mind manipulation.
Over here! Watch this!
What to do?
I'm ready!
What's next?
I'm glad you're all safe.
Excellent work. The enemy was clever, but you came out on top.
Thank you.
You did good too, Takeba. It's no wonder you volunteered.
Yeah, right.
And you as well. You were able to remain calm during the enemy's mental assault.
Maybe you're finally starting to recognize yourself as a leader. Keep up the good work. All right, let's call it a night.
Oh, Yukari-chan.
You found something?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about it later. Alright, we should head back too. Hey, come on, Junpei, let's go! Fuka played a big role in this one again. Seems like the second years are really putting in the work.
Looks like you're really shining out there, dude. Yeah, right. You know it's not.
Don't tell me you're jealous someone else is getting all the attention.
Shut up!
What's his problem?
That was faster than I expected. Quite a show, I must admit. They've been rather busy these last few months, haven't they? And it seems they've gained new recruits, too. Their fighting style is most fascinating. Not to mention they've made several forays into the tower. Well, Jin, are they our enemy?
How about we go ask our buddy? Gonna be seeing him real soon.
Ah, yes. An excellent idea. Considering that he shares our fate, it would be prudent to seek his opinion. After all, we don't have much time left.
Hey there!
Pay close attention, all right? Hey, what's up? Bingo!
I don't know what to do. My dad. Dad. He hit me. He's so mean. It's not fair. Yeah. You think so too? That's mean. Stupid meanie. All I did was ask why they're getting a divorce. He got mad at me and said to stay out of it. So I kept asking, but Dad yelled at me and he hit me. Then Mom said it was my fault for asking so much. I don't know if they love me anymore. Do they just wish I would disappear? Never. But then, why do they get so mad? What if I ran away from home? I want to know how they really feel about me. If they love me, they'll try to find me, right? It's a secret, okay? Don't tell Mom and Dad I'm running away. I know you won't tell. I have to go now. Let's play again some... Oh, welcome.
Anyway.
By the way...
Huh?
Yes!
I've been waiting for you. I'm looking I'm looking forward. I've been waiting for you. Oh my, an encounter with one of your world's exquisite treasures, right out of the blue. So this is the fountain. It makes sport of water, a precious resource and the very foundation of life. Such a sinful form of art. I've heard of its mystical powers, wherein those who offer coin may have their wishes granted. Oh, is that so? Or perhaps the offerings were far too insufficient to have attracted the fountain spirit's interest. Fortunately, I anticipated this and brought a hefty sum of coins. 2,000 of your 500 yen coins, to be exact. I shall make an opening bid of 1 million yen. Oh! I was so caught up in the excitement that I started tossing coins without giving my wish any thought. This won't do. I shall give it more careful consideration before I return here in the near future. What is this facility here? I see there's a gentleman inside with quite the stern face. And these photographs displayed so prominently. Most wanted. Reward? Would it be correct to presume that these are your version of my subjugation requests? What do they use as proof that the target has been subjugated? If they truly parallel my requests, then do they require a piece of the body? My interest has been piqued. This edifice over here, is this what you call a club? Dancers dictated by the sway of one's inner passions. A subterranean garden flourishing with uninhibited desires. Oh no! It's closed right now? Oh, what a pity! I had hoped to become part of the scene. Woo! Well, that was quite satisfying, but I'm overwhelmed. Everything looks so new and inviting. Everywhere I look, something catches the eye. If you don't mind, could you perhaps recommend our next activity? This arcade. I have heard of it before. If I am not mistaken, it is a playground where one sports with electronic fairies in exchange for tokens. They may also have games where one controls a crane's claw to win prizes. I'm eager to see it in action. Excuse me, would you mind waiting for a moment? I hadn't noticed there was a fountain on this side as well. Oh, yet another fountain. On the opposite side, I see. So this place plays host to a trinity of fountain spirits. I apologize for the wait. Let us continue. This mechanism. Am I correct to assume that I ought to punch this area with all my strength? Thank you for the invaluable experiences you've shared with me today. I consider this mission a complete success. This may sound forward, but
I'd like for you to accompany me again sometime. Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the result. A shame. Marvelous. I will await a report of success. I can sense a... I will await a report... I will await a report of success. By all means. Very well, then. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Register is overriding except I've completed registration. This is your progress so far. This persona, yes? This persona, yes? Does that persona catch your eye? This persona, yes? This persona, yes? So you'll be summoning this very well. It's yours. Please take a look. So you'll be summoning very well. It's yours. Now then, let's...
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
This one is somewhat beneath you.
What kind of persona do you desire?
Are you satisfied with this?
See,
this one is somewhat beneath you. This one is somewhat beneath you. Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive a fair amount of extra power. Well, well, well.
Please take a look. Does that persona catch your eye? Please take a look. Oh, It seems you can't afford the fee. Are you finished? House. We look.
Listen. Yes! You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me. How do you stay so thin, though? Looks really are deceiving, aren't they? But that means there are people out there who secretly want to take my title as Gourmet King. Maybe. Actually, remember that puny middle-aged guy from the other day? I bet he was an assassin! Maybe. There's nothing I can do about it right now, but I'll show them soon enough. Just you wait. In light of your recent achievements and your courageous appetite, I hereby appoint you to the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. No, maybe that's too much of a burden for you to bear. By the way, you're a second year, right? So you're 1 year below me. Well, would you want to be my younger brother? You do sort of look like him. No, that's impossible. Whew, I knew this would happen. I always get hungry if I think about the past too hard. And I just filled up on that beef bowl, too. Better stay true to form and keep eating, huh? Here's to a healthy appetite courtesy of remembering the past. The old memory rewind. All right, now in reverse. Let's moonwalk. What are you doing? You're my royal guard. You have to join me. Now do as I do. Moonwalk into Umiushi.
Oh, it's you.
Yo.
Look. In that case...
I see. I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with? Nothing beats using them in practice problems. Are you concerned about getting bored and losing focus? In that case, try a quick workout between problems. The brain perks up once you get the circulation flowing, not to mention, looking forward to your next workout is a great way to stay motivated. In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but... Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems. You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Let's get on with today's lesson. Okay.
Oh, welcome back. Huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you wanna go ahead.
Fuka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus. She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain? Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
Complete her notes. You mean like fill in all the parts she's missing?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah. All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Hey.
Yes.
We were just talking about you. We've been feeling a bit guilty for troubling you about the persimmon tree. Oh, good one. I wouldn't worry about it. Glad you can joke around even at a time like this. Makes me feel like we're not so different, you and I. Lord knows I can't pass up a good pun. That persimmon tree is a reminder of our son. Actually, before his death, he was a teacher at Gekkoukan. He planted that tree on graduation day with the students of his very first class.
Just when we thought that tree was about to bear fruit. Why now? Why do they want to cut it down now? Thank you. I'm all right now. That made me feel a lot better. It's very comforting talking to you.
Oh, wow! You've really gone and captured my wife's heart. You must be popular with the ladies. My wife's no sucker after all. I feel I'm looking at myself when I was in my prime. Don't fret too much about the tree. Just stop by when you have the chance. Oh, and take this. It's left over from earlier, but it's still good. Well then, you take care of yourself.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan? There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
All right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour. According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized...
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkoukan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind Seas? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join SEAS was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.